Why, hello there, everyone. Today we're doing the snack crate for Ukraine. Not that long ago, we did a universal yums for Ukraine, so you might want to watch that before watching this. To be perfectly honest, I don't remember anything that was in that box. Michelle?
I want to say that one had the other licorice, the black licorice thing, but other than that, yeah, I don't really remember too much. It's been a while.
I think maybe the wasabi chips.
Okay.
And now we have something else that appears to maybe be wasabi. Not 100% sure on that, but we will figure it out as
another
we
licorice.
go. So we will try these one at a time and give our out of 10 rating. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Beginning with the Fizzy Boom. These sweet hard candies come with a fizzy center that is sure to tingle your taste buds. Enjoy cola, fresh lime, and orange flavor varieties. I would like to request cola.
Sure. It's kind of interesting because there's like one of each, but then like three total of the orange one. So, but
We'll see.
I'll try an orange.
Okay. Blink. Okay, while I'm still munching through this, let's go ahead and let's give our number rating. Michelle, out of 10, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with a 7. I felt like the orange flavor was pretty good, and I mean we talked about this already, but I feel like I've had something like this when I was a child, and so it's not like super unique for me. But the fact that it's like something different, like fizzy center, like that's kind of cool, like especially if you're a kid. But other than that, I don't know. It's nothing crazy, but I like the flavor of mine.
Yeah, I like the flavor of mine too, and I think Michelle hit the nail on the head. For kids, this is probably a good kind of sucker to shut them up for a little bit, because it takes a long time to get to the fizzy center. Now, I think I kind of, user errored this one. I just like bit through it. And when I got all of the fizzy center, it reminds me of like the bubbles in a beer. Like if you were to just drink the foamy part. And that was kind of disgusting. So I was not a huge fan of that, but I don't think it's designed to be eaten that way. So if you were to just suck on it and let that kind of come out more naturally, maybe then it would be all good. So I'm also going to go around a 7. I can't imagine it being like super duper unique because I'm sure there's other stuff like that, but it did taste like cola. It was not a gross hard candy to suck on like some of the ones that we've gotten in these boxes. So there you go. Not for me, probably not for adults, but for kids, definitely a good option.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on. Same brand here. Roshan Dark Choco or Chocolato. Named after the owner and former president of Ukraine, this elegant dark chocolate bar is filled with a rich and creamy fondant. So that is what we have to expect. So it's just divided up into those kind of blocky cube things. Smells like dark chocolate even from over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. So for this one, I'm definitely going to go with a 6. And the reason is it's nothing special. It's not going to be very unique. It's just like a dark chocolate bar with some creamy stuff in the middle. I think the ratios are slightly off because if I did bite into it right away, whatever that stuff was in the middle, that was all gone very quickly. And then I was just left with kind of that dark chocolate exterior. The dark chocolate tastes absolutely fine. But for the sake of uniqueness, this is just like any other kind of dark chocolate bar with a filling that's not all that great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing, pretty much for the same reasons. But I do like that everything is pretty much like just smooth, like really smooth chocolate and everything. But yeah, nothing special.
Up next, we have Crisco sticks, loaded with essential vitamins and minerals. Oh, we're getting something healthy. Get your day started right with this crispy cereal tube loaded with sweet milk cream. Okay, that's,
Why is it
again,
black? There's
promising a lot.
Flavor?
Yeah, it's actually labeled black, so I'm not sure if there's other ones, like red and white and blue. I don't know. It smells like chocolate. Oh, actually, I take that back. It kind of smells like chocolate. It also kind of smells like protein shake with a little bit of tuna fish.
Yeah, the only thing I can make out, or that actually is in English, it says multi-grain snacks. But other than that, not much about the flavor or anything. But it looks like if it was like a Oreo cookie type thing, but I don't want to get my hopes up either.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up, I don't think. The smell is unique. I mean, also my fingers might smell funky, so maybe that's why, but it's not smell.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Michelle, why don't you go first? This one's kind of a tricky one for me to rate, I think, so let's hear what you got to say.
Okay. It's kind of like I want to go 8, but I'm going to go with 7. Like it's kind of weird. It's like I don't hate it, but I don't like it, but I kind of want to keep eating it.
I agree.
I guess the only thing I can compare it to here in the States is like something that they're bringing back, but it's like the cereal straws. I don't know if you can use this for that, but you know, you drink your milk through them and eat it afterwards type of thing. But yeah, I don't know. The flavor's not like too bad, but I don't know. It's.
Are those sticks called pralines? What are those like sticks that you get?
Like the hazelnut or chocolate?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but not as good. And what Michelle is saying is so true. It's not terrible. Like, it's not bad. Like, you could easily eat the whole thing, but there is something that is slightly funky about it that is very hard to pin. It must be the vitamins and minerals, however they pump those in there. Otherwise, it's okay. My first bite, I was kind of repulsed by it for some reason. And then pretty soon after, I was like, well, this isn't too bad. And I was able to get through the rest of it.
Yeah, it was like the first bite, like the texture was kind of off for me. And then after that, I was like, okay, this is kind of like a wafer type cookie thing. But
so yeah, we're both 7s on that. Again, I don't think there's anything that unique about this, though, either. Mm-hmm. It's like with what we got with the previous Ukraine box, too. It's like nothing at all in this is like offensive, but nothing is super strong either. So let's move on. Let's see if we get surprised. Oh, okay. Well, the next thing, we definitely should get surprised with this one. Big Bob Nuts.
Oh, gosh.
Did anyone see my hand move there?
Okay.
Bite into the perfect adventure snacks and experience the sharp and explosive flavors. That's what I was asking for, of these crispy coated and wasabi flavored peanuts.
For you guys, they're just little, oh gosh, washed out. Little green nuts.
I like little green nuts.
All you. Oh, all of them. Okay. Like an actual wasabi taste.
Stronger than the chips. Yeah. Not overly spicy, so you could eat one without a problem.
Famous last words. It just smells so bad.
And I hate to repeat myself over and over again, but these are fine. I don't love the wasabi flavor or like wasabi coated stuff, but these are fine. It's not super spicy. It actually is about the same level as the chips that we tried in the box before. But if it's promising like explosive flavors, I don't find it to be super explosive. Could probably salt these up even more. So for me, I'm going to go probably like a 5 or a 6 because it's literally just peanuts coated in some wasabi thing that's not that exciting or interesting to me.
Yeah, I'll probably go a 6 as well. I will say though, like in the Philippines, we have something really similar called, I think they're like cracker nuts.
Big Bob's crackers?
No, it's not anything with Bob.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's like different flavors like garlic, original. I think there's like adobo. But I mean, it's the same thing. Like there's a crunchy coating and then the peanut inside. So for me personally, it's not unique, but I mean, obviously it's a different part of the world. So, but yeah, it's not too spicy. You know, if I like them, I probably could have eaten the rest of these, but yeah, it's just okay to me.
And moving on, we have the Salute Corn Sticks. This all-natural puffed corn snack is loaded with a savory sour cream and dill flavoring. Pair with a frosty cold beverage to complete this tasty treat. I think when we were doing some of these other ones, didn't we make that exact point? Yeah, you should pair this with like a beer or something. I can't remember which were the chips we were doing, but it might have been something similar to this. So let's give them a shot.
Oh, maybe it was like the tacos or something.
It smells like McDonald's. It smells like a Big Mac. Oh, wait, no. It smells like a Big and Tasty.
It's a Big and Tasty.
Or whatever that thing was that used to be at McDonald's, that burger that they had for a long time, then it was gone, had like a lot of mayonnaise on it.
Beats me. It looks like a packing peanut.
Oh gosh, it does. The texture of it is almost identical. So
Okay.
hopefully this doesn't kill us.
Cheers.
That's a funky texture.
Or they're stale.
They have been sitting for a long time. That would be on us.
It might actually be a packing peanut.
That one I finally got some dill on. So to me, these are fairly unique, especially in terms of texture. You do like a couple bites and it almost just dissolves. So it's crispy and it goes to dissolve really quick. Michelle has more experience eating snacks like these, I think, so maybe she'll have a better comparison for you. I think that these could be better if there was more flavor. Like really go hard on the dill. I'm going to say it again, go hard on the salt, go harder on the sour cream, however they try to infuse that. I had one where there was a really good dill flavor that came through, but all the other ones I tried were very bland. So I'm actually going to go like a 7.5 to an 8, because in this box so far, this has been kind of the most unique thing. But it could be ratcheted up a fair amount.
I'd probably go a 7 for the same reason of it being unique, but the flavor just isn't there for me. It's kind of just eating
a packing peanut.
Yeah, the texture was really weird for me. It was kind of crunchy, but then it was like really chewy, like sticking to my teeth. So yep. I wasn't a super fan of that, but at the same time, like it was unique. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but but yeah.
And last but not least, in our snack crate anyway, we have another Roshan, and this is the Roshan Lazy Cow. A delightfully crispy vanilla wafer sandwiched with sweetened condensed milk, cream, and coated in rich milk chocolate.
I will say I don't think you liked the condensed milk from last time, but this isn't a wafer, so maybe it's it'll be different, I think.
It looks cool. It's got a lot of layers.
Yeah.
So for me, that's very good. I mean, I would probably give it an 8. The condensed milk flavor that sometimes annoys me, or the texture with it, that I guess I shouldn't say it annoys me, but it's just not for me. It's not really present in these. It is just kind of like a wafer with chocolate on the outside and something combining them. Is it unique at all? No. Is it tasty? Yes. So I'm going to go 8 there.
That's kind of surprising to me because I'm actually going lower. I'd probably give it like a 6. Like you said, though, like I didn't really taste any condensed milk, but to me it's just kind of like an off-brand like Kit Kat. So
that's true.
Yeah, so I went down on this. I mean, it's good. I do like it. I'd probably finish it, but
phrasing.
Anyway, that's all.
Okay, so that is going to conclude it for our snack crate for the Ukraine. I wish, what I like looking at some of these, like there was this thing called Arctic waffles that sounded like that would be very interesting to try. And then also this drink looks very interesting.
Oh, yeah. I want to say, like, they have an option where you can add a drink to your box. I can't find that anywhere whenever I log into my thing. So
that's a shame because I think the drink would be maybe the most fun thing to do.
Yeah, we've missed out on a couple of drinks, so...
It's okay, though. Anyway, that's going to conclude it for our Snack Crate Ukraine. Very similar to the Universal Yum Box Ukraine in terms of my overall opinion and feeling on it. Because I remember on that one, pretty much everything was in that 6 to 8 range, 5 to 8 range. That's where we are with this Snack Crate yet again. So I think we just have one more Snack Crate to go. And unless that blows us away, this is going to be like a vintage snacks and stuff video. Take care. Peace.
Bye.